Morning. So the song today is Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Somebody might be receiving a diamond, a proposal even. Or just like they've been saying for the past few days, shine your light bright. A diamond in the rough maybe. Diamonds, the suit of diamonds. Pentacles in the tarot. So let's see. So this sweet spot, so 19th of November 2025. Something being exposed, something coming to light. The White Horse of Kent, Leo energy. We'll have a look at the chart in a minute and we'll see if Leo's in there anywhere. So, today's chart. Not one bit of Leo in the chart, but the sun is in Scorpio still. So, let's see. Patience. Your ships will come in. You've just got to wait and be patient. There are enemies, and that enemy may well be yourself. Swift, rapid communications coming in, Gemini energy, that will be harsh and direct, and maybe lies. But they're still giving us that unconditional love and peace, and rising from the swamp like a lotus flower. Fill your own cup. Be at peace. Don't close yourself off to this love. Stubbornness. Unwilling to stay open. Fond memories of the past, children, childhood, siblings, school days, and dreams. We talked about nightmares yesterday. We've got to keep our dreams alive. We are progressing from the 1 to the 4 to the 6 to the 7. You have many options. And injustice has or is or will take place. The number 11, Libra energy. For the lads, it's a problem with the colon or the prostate, possibly. It is partnerships, it's open enemies, it's legal matters, court cases. Casey is mentioned again, he was mentioned in the song yesterday. So sons and Daniel, something exposed, something coming to light, travel, obstacles removed. So the most important card there is the 11, and it's negative. Have we got Libra in this chart? No. Oh yes, the midheaven is in Libra. So look that up, you'll get more out of the read if you do. So it's about thoughts and words and keeping your dreams alive. Being patient, even under all this. Yeah, again, they're telling us this is not your team. The red light, stop what you're doing. There's no point in putting the effort in, it's not going to pay off. Another 3, something or someone is coming between you. This is toxic. Again, the Capricorn energy. The 15, being shackled by a contract, vow, promise that was made under duress possibly, keeping up with the Joneses, a negative energy, Capricorn, ambition, career, a death, a passing, an ending. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Enough is enough. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Some of you may actually be going to see an acupuncturist for the pain. Somebody is in pain. This is an end to pain, physical and emotional. Maybe not quite yet. Effort has to be put in. A tattoo, maybe, for someone who's in spirit. Aries and Capricorn. 8 years, burning the candle at both ends. Be careful of burnout. An unhappy home life. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. A celebration called off. Perhaps you can't be with your loved ones at Christmas. A birthday celebration that didn't take place. An anniversary. Whatever it is, maybe you couldn't attend. Yeah, your stability is gone, financially and emotionally. Something is over, another 10. Career and finances may be taking a hit. This is costly. It's a nightmare situation, but the cage door has always been open. You are free to leave at any time. Someone stays in that gilded cage, tying themselves to the material. Selling the soul to the devil, 9 weeks. And there we have the gentleman that wouldn't take action is now taking action to honour the dead. It is an Aries, but it could be anybody who's passionate about something. They want to take action. It's time to come out of your head and stop overthinking things. Stop the blame, shame game. What's done is done. Today is another day. 8 weeks. No longer trapped in your head with everybody else's voices telling you what you should or shouldn't think and do. Walk of shame. Yeah. A retrograde. As Elaine's told us, so you must read the comments because Elaine adds a lot to the read about you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. The retrogrades. We have decisions to make. Some of us are in denial. Some of us are protecting others. Some of us aren't sure of the facts. 2 weeks. But you must love yourself first. Unconditional love. Cancer energy. The 4th house of home and family life. Being in charge of your emotions. Loving yourself. Filling your own cup. Cancer energy. And there it is again. Not being open to loving yourself or others, to the offers coming your way. The 20. Judgment Day is not here yet. The Judgment of Solomon. Look it up. This is unable to rise whilst you are in this nightmare situation. Number 20. Joshua. Walls need to be brought down. Yeah. Somebody is grieving, dwelling in the past, crying over spilt milk. What's done is done. The past is over. The future's not promised. You must live in the now. Grief. The Norns, the 3 stages of a woman's life, the maiden, the mother and the crone. May the 1st. Again, another 3. Something or someone coming between you and what you want in all areas of life so far, apart from thought and words. Your thoughts are your own. A celebration, a reunion, a binding even, knowledge gained, and a new team. So we've got and that 3 again. Find a new team, and then you'll have the green light for go. It will pay off within 3 years. New business enterprises. But there is codependency here, someone that is in something because they have to be, not because they want to be. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. And again, siblings, children, childhood, school days, fond memories of the past, looking back at photographs, videos, etc. Number 20 is negative. We have the 8th house of Scorpio, death and rebirth. We have the sun, which is in Scorpio, well done, Spirit. And we have Aquarius. So we've got Aquarius in the chart. Yes, Pluto is in Aquarius. Pallas is in Aquarius. So they are very important. Look them up, see what it means. Capricorn is the ascendant, the rising. Scorpio is also in Lilith. And Cancer is in Jupiter. Actually, Scorpio is also the moon and Mercury and Venus. So there's a lot going on there with Scorpio. Nine years, a long time. The hand of God. Protection, a shield. You are protected. The edge to shelter oneself or others. Defense, warding off evil. Shield, guardian, connection with the gods. And awakening, an aha moment. A higher life. Algiers is the 15, which we've got there, the toxic situations. Healing, protection, chooser of the slain. Someone is choosing who is to be exited from their life. So, 15. It's the mostly found in marshes. It grows in water and inflicts a terrible wound. The blood burns in every man who grasps it. A terrible wound, perhaps fatal. So maybe an infected wound. Usually the long Z as in buzz, the occasional R or M, although there are other runes that represent these sounds. It's symbolically connected with mighty elk as well as the yew tree. It is associated with the lime tree, so Lyme disease maybe, and semi-aquatic plants such as reeds and rushes and eelgrass and sedge. The form of the rune resembles the outstretched hand, probably representing the hand of Tia, which was sacrificed for the safety of the universe, and from the wolf Tenrir, which is Capricorn. It also looks like the outstretched branches of a tree, the footprints of a bird such as a crow or a raven. So watch for the crows and ravens, look them up as your animal totem, and look for bird footprints as a sign from spirit. The upright position of this rune was used to denote the date of birth of a Valkyrie stone, and the inverted. So a birth is about to take place after a death. The deities primarily associated with Algiers and Valkyrie, the shape-shifting warrior women. These daughters of Odin were the protectors of the brave men in battle, but also chose the most suitable candidate for the seat at their father's table. Accomplished in magic, the Valkyrie often took the forms of carrion birds when carrying out their grim business, which is the sign of Scorpio. The footprint of these birds may be the origin of the shape of the rune. The brooding watchman of the gods. Heimdall is also connected with Algiz because he, in his forms as a beacon or a watchtower, the tower being a 16, is symbolic of the illumination that Algiz can give. So something is being illuminated. The supreme rune for healing and protection. It is said that the power of Algiz could protect not only oneself but one's family and friends too. Bearing this in mind, the appearance of Algiz in a region suggests that there will be successful outcome to an endeavour. Your ships will come in. That a health problem will be overcome and that help will be given to you by a caring friend. Although this is the rune of self-interest, it does not denote selfishness. Its main message is that you should make time for yourself and hold on to your dreams. There's your dreams and desires. 7 of Cups. The demands of others should be secondary consideration because if you don't look after yourself, then you will be in no position to look after anyone else in the future. Any creative ventures are favoured by the appearance of Algiz. You may take up a new and therapeutic hobby or delve into fascinating areas that have previously escaped your notice. Algiz is also a rune of meditation, and the message of its surrounding things is to point the way to personal illumination of some kind. So you may have to go within. So, Sun in Scorpio, 8th house. Sun in Aquarius, 8th house, death and rebirth. The year of the snake, which we've got there, the serpent, the shedding of a skin, the reproductive organs, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, the colour black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual union, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritances and other people's money. Inheritances may be stolen. Intimately connected with the sexual union, one of the most fundamental processes of the 8th house. This is a place of openness to give and receive. You must be open. It is where the individual loses the sense of separate identity and learns to merge with another person. For some people, this is a transcendental experience. For others, it will be very painful. The 8th house also describes sexuality and a choice of sexual expression, a sign pointing to how intimacy is experienced and to expectations around sexuality. Uranus in this position, perhaps, for example, indicates a deep ambivalence and ambiguity around gender and sexuality. We haven't got Uranus, we have got the Sun. So Sun in Scorpio, which we're in now. Secretive self-expression, intense, perceptive, mysterious, passionate and powerful. The Sun in Scorpio continues regardless of setbacks and is focused on tasks. And you are focused with the 8 of Pentacles. Stay on task. Be patient. The weaver of the web, the World Wide Web, the internet, number 18. Fate, manifest decisions. There's your decision, and your fate will manifest once you make it. Because until you know what you've chosen, Spirit can't help you. So, the spider's web. So look for the spiders. There's plenty of them about lately. Spiders has been known as the weavers of fate in many cultures and used to be considered unlucky to kill one. They are the master weavers, minding their own business and setting to work building elaborate structures where they see fit. I journeyed one day into a small hole in a tree where I came across an ancient weaver. I can't even begin to describe how ancient this spider was. And I spoke with. It was a blessing to be in her presence. Instead of seeing a spider's web inside, I saw what appeared to be a loom. And each thread on that loom was a thread of life. I could see the past, there's the past, I could see the present, and I could see the future. The past was to the left of the loom, and the threads created the match. They are over. The present and the future were not yet determined, but had threads with symbols on them. The first was a love heart, love, symbolising that love was coming in the future. The second was a dollar sign, indicating that money would follow. The third was an airplane, indicating that I would travel. Whilst I stood there in awe, she cut some of the strings that didn't have symbols, which were to be my future, but because of the decision I will have or do make, no longer come to be. Drawing the weaver's card may indicate that a time of decision making is here. What you decide now or later can and will shape your future. So always be led by your gut, what feels right, and follow your intuition implicitly. Fate is destined at times, but we always have the ability to change the outcome if we choose. We have free will. There are many destinations in life, so it's up to us to create our own fate by choosing the right path. Even if we choose the wrong path, we will always find ourselves where we are meant to be, and so it's really a wrong path. We may choose the wrong path too many times, but this allows us to see the path in the end. The spider also represents creation or manifestation. What you are wanting to manifest in your life. Is it something that fits your current life, or do you need to change something within yourself in order to draw it in? You see, the web also represents entrapment. Are you creating a web ready to snare what you're hoping to attract? The spider intuitively and wisely creates its web exactly in the right place to trap what it needs for survival. Instead of seeing this as something deadly, think of it as a survival skill. It prepares its web, then waits for its prey. Where can you make some preparation to achieve what you want? But that may also be that somebody has trapped you in a toxic situation. Yes. Simple answer, this one. Yes. The three knowns, the mates, the fates. Yes. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. Stop overthinking it. And it's very simple, this one. Number 28. Which was Mum's birthday. And all you've got there is yes. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. Take the opportunity that comes your way. Don't shut yourself off and reject it. Stay open. Mama Bear, Virgo, the bear and the cedar. Be the leader that you needed. Leaders. It is number 4. Which would be Aries in the tarot. The bear and the cedar cause us to be powerful but benevolent, embodying the qualities of a great leader. Bears are emperors of the woodlands and guardians of the forest, paired with cedar, a plant known for its healing and protective and cleansing qualities. Somebody is protecting you. This card invites you to mature authority. The spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities and reminding you to rule with fairness and care because there's been an injustice. How can you be a better leader? Who benefits from your knowledge and experience? So, be the leader that you always needed. Thanks for listening. A beautiful read. Well done, Spirit. Speak soon. Bye-bye.